you still recommend the FT-891 in 2025? You know, I absolutely would. I think the radio holds a price point and a feature package that nobody else really is meeting right now. It's portable. It's in a relatively, you know, compact form factor, and it can put out 100 watts, which a lot of people like, you know, to be able to take a very portable 100-watt radio out with them. And who else has got that? I mean, ICOM's 7300 is about $200 more.
And it's 3 times the size.
It's bigger. Yaesu's got their FT-710, which is about $1,000 and is about 3 times the size. The G90, it only puts out 20 watts, which is, and the G90 is roughly about the same size as your 891.
Yeah. And it's the G90 is going to be $500.
Yeah, that's $500. I think. What is it? What's the 891 is about $684, $690 around that neighborhood.
$690, depending on the day of the week.
Yeah. Yep.
I remember when it was $599 back in the day, you know, before inflation. But I would still say that the 891. So it's not STR, right?
No,
but it's a decent triple het receiver.
It's got a good receiver.
It's great for portable operation.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything wrong with that still. You're not going to find anything for under $700 that's a full 100 watts and gives you that kind of receiver.
It's a great rig for CW because it's got a lot of that. It's got a lot of what you need for CW built right into it. It's got 32-bit noise reduction on it. I don't use the digital noise reduction at all, but it's kind of I don't know. I think it makes the sound a little bit watery, bubbly kind of sounding. So if
you're using it in a park, you don't really need noise reduction too much.
Not really, unless you got a really high noise floor to begin with, because it's you're gonna lose a lot of your weak signal receiving in the noise reduction. If there's anything that I could really bemoan the fact, you know, that or you know, complain about the 891 is it does not have a built-in sound card, and a lot of people find that as a big problem. So if you want to use it for the digital modes,
but it's not the sound card.
Yeah,
it's just cat control, and that's like ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
because
that's you're right. That's that and the menus.
Yeah,
it's typical Yaesu menu bliss, for lack of a better term. Right?
You know it, but it's not that they're not that bad, because a lot of the stuff, it's set it and forget it. The only thing that's buried that is a pain in the butt is the power levels. You know, you got to get back into that menu in order to change, you know, if you want to dial it down or dial it up. But the nice thing is that you can set the power for sideband, CW, and the data modes independently. So if you would like to run 100 watts sideband, 50 watts CW, 20 watts data, that's set it and forget it. So,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
So you got that there.
Yeah, Nerdium says the 891 is 630 on gigahertz.
630 on gigahertz.
Probably 650, 660 after shipping, and then you're going to probably spend a couple $100 on accessories.
You know, you're
probably going to want to have a tuner.
There's no built-in tuner.
Yeah,
that's you give that up for size. You know, what do people say? Oh, just run a resonant antenna. You don't need a tuner.
Well, there's always that. I don't disagree with it. Or you could just run a bell and then just turn it down. But you know.
Yeah. No, it's so yeah, you'll probably at some point you'll want an external tuner. If you want to get into the data modes, you're going to want an interface like the little DigiRig. That's another $75. And then any of the other accoutrements that go into portable ham radio
Yeah.
accoutrements.
Yeah. So when I bought my G90 last year, I think for 450 or 475, you got the radio, you got the cooling kit, you got all the interconnections and digital control puck. You even got a little stand for it, right? So for 450, 475 at the time, I think they're a little bit more now. The G90 was, killing it. And 20 watts versus 100 watts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 2 S units. It
Yeah,
wasn't that bad.
Yeah, actually a little over one. It'd be one.
Yeah.
It's a 20 to 100 watts is a 6 dB change, so it's a little over 1 S unit. So it's not. And I famously run my rig at 50 watts. I got the power turned down a little bit so the battery runs longer. So, and you don't notice that. Yeah. I mean,
your call sign's worth 5 dB.
I'm making it up on that.
As soon as all the spotting sites post you, it's game over. You got yourself
you got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not always, but yeah. Was it the FC50 tuner, the Yaesu tuner is you are correct. It only does a 3-to-1 match, which is insane. I would not buy that tuner, even though it's matched for the rig. I would not buy it. I would go with, I use the LDG Z11 Pro 2 or something like that.
Or get a manual tuner.
Or a little manual. I got a little manual tuner too.
Yep.
So I like my little, the little tuner works really well. And a good 20 amp hour battery, and you can run all day with it. It's good rig. I think it's certainly for portable operations, it is certainly relevant in this day and age.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've just completely gushed over the 891.
Well, it's my everyday carry, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, when the 7300 Mark II comes out, you can buy the 7300 for $700, probably.
Yeah, so we were just talking about this new 7300 that was introduced. It hasn't hit the street yet.
No.
No, but we'll have to get some more information on that as it comes along, because that's pretty fresh. But the 7300 is like a 7 or 8 year old design.
Mm-hmm.
Why comes freshening up?
It's close to 10 years. I think it's been out for 10.
That might be. I think people were getting real hot about it when I first got licensed.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get the 7300. Oh, I got to get the 7300. Then everyone got the 7300 and no one wanted it. Everyone had it.
So the Mark II has probably got some much needed improvements. It'll carry that line further for another decade, I guess.
Right. It's kind of like the TS2000, when Kenwood came out with that, they had a couple of different versions of the TS2000. They made that thing for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. I think they finally discontinued it because they couldn't get the parts anymore.
Yeah. Wow. Is Kenwood even making radios? When's the last time they came out with something new?
They got that HT still, and I think I think at Hamvention they announced a VHF UHF mobile, but I don't think they're the only HF they've got is that top of the line model.
Yeah, their contest rig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, good for them.
Good for them. ICOM has always been a little more conservative when it comes to products. They like to run a product for a very long period of time, and Yaesu will. It seems like especially their VHF UHF rigs, they just churn those things like crazy.
Yeah, they change models more than they change underwear at Yaesu.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I still, the 891 has been around for over 10 years too. But it's still kicking. It's still kicking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. The 891 came out just when they started discontinuing the 897 and the 857. Well, they made the 857 for a while longer, but they
Yeah.
dropped the 897 when the 891 came out.
Yep. KB9VBR antennas are simple, effective, and affordable VHF and UHF antennas for amateur radio, MERS, public safety, and GMRS. Made in the USA with quality parts. Get yours online at jpole-antenna.com.